First, if you didn't watch last night, we'll get you all caught up. The 72nd Golden Globes came with a bit of irreverence and lots of humor.
For your courage, thank you for your inspiration, thank you for your patience.
So last night was one of the most glamorous nights of the year, too. Hundreds of celebrities, as you just saw, strutting their stuff out there on the red carpet.
Some stars were stunning, but not everyone hit the mark this year. And here to recap the best and the worst looks from the red carpet is fashion expert Naina Singla. Thanks so much for coming in.
Hi, good morning.
So who did you love and who were you not so crazed about?
I really thought that Naomi Watts looked really pretty in that yellow Gucci dress.
I agree.
Right?
She looked stunning. Maybe it was the color. I don't know.
The color worked for her, and you know she had beautiful Bulgari jewelry on. And
serpent
necklace
wrapped around
that
her
was
neck.
a gorgeous
That was
necklace.
by far like the most stunning piece of jewelry.
I would have to agree with you. Just
Right?
lovely. Very
She
well
looks
done.
gorgeous.
Yes. The handbag's perfect. Everything goes very nicely together. But blue was a really big color last night.
Blue was a hot color. Katherine Heigl wore blue. There actually were several actresses that were wearing various shades of blue. So that was definitely another trend. And
red. I saw a lot of red.
Yeah, I feel like we've been seeing red like throughout the past year for the various award ceremonies. But red was worn by Lena Dunham, Allison Williams, Heidi Klum. So we saw a lot of red. And then also, did you notice like the white cutouts? That was another huge trend for this season.
Yeah, and I have to say, some maybe of the white cutouts variety done a little better than others.
Exactly. And speaking of like Rosamund Pike, I mean, I think that she sort of did that white cutout with the Vera Wang dress, but I don't really think it worked for her too well.
Oh, that's not working at all.
I know, but it's a beautiful dress, and you know, kudos to her. I mean, she just had a baby a month ago.
Would you wear that if you just had a baby a month ago?
I mean, it just wasn't right. It wasn't fitting correctly up top. So.
You're right.
But that was a huge trend, sort of the white cutouts. We also saw that, you know, in several other women.
What does it need to come up a little higher? Is that
right? It's just not fitting right.
It looks like handy wipes held up with string or something.
Oh, not what
there's
you're going
no
for.
form there. It doesn't seem like it's really.
I agree. It wasn't done that well, but it is a beautiful dress.
Yeah. And as you said, a baby a month ago.
Right.
More power to her. Right.
Exactly.
So sparkle was big, as you would expect for an event like this.
Yeah, sparkle, metallics. We saw Reese Witherspoon wearing sparkles, metallics. Kate Beckinsale. That was definitely a huge trend, the metallic trend.
Yeah. So was there one overall dress that you said Naomi Watts, the yellow dress. Was there one worst dress?
Yeah, there were a couple. I will say overall, I think this year we actually had a lot of really good fashion, and there was only a few that were really not so good. I didn't really care for Keira Knightley's dress too much. It was a Chanel number, and I feel like it was just very ordinary.
Was it like a schoolgirl or pilgrim?
You see it? It's like kind of got like that fabric.
This sort of apron neckline.
And apparently it took 30 people to work on that dress for weeks. So this was not an easy dress to put together. And you know, apparently she's pregnant, so I can't really see the baby bump there. But I just didn't think that dress was all that flattering for her.
That's got to be a challenge when you're pregnant, trying to find a gown to wear.
It is. But we saw last year at the Golden Globes. I mean, we saw. I think it was Olivia Wilde. She was wearing a Gucci dress, and she looked fabulous in a green dress. So it can be done.
It can be done.
It can be. Yes.
All right. Any more examples of those plunging necklines that we need to look at?
Jennifer Lopez was wearing a plunging neckline. Kate Hudson was wearing a plunging neckline with a Versace dress.
What did you think of Kate Hudson's dress?
I liked it. I mean, obviously she's got the figure to pull off something like that. It was skin tight. It was, there's J-Lo.
J-Lo's famous for that. Though.
Yeah,
I did not care for this. This was on my worst list as well. The color was blah, and then all this fabric looked like she was going to fly away somewhere.
I know it sort of has that cape look. I couldn't decide if I really liked this or not. I mean, it's definitely she's got a lot of that like sparkle and embroidery, which was really huge, but. I don't know. I could take it or leave it.
Here's that Kate Hudson dress.
Yeah, Kate Hudson. I mean, look at her. She just has like the most amazing body.
Now, J-Lo has worn similar gowns to that in the past.
Yeah.
I would agree with you, Melanie. I think she went too heavy on the fabric. She could have easily worn something like that. She's got the figure for that,
She really does.
Yeah. Who, Kate Hudson? Or
I think J-Lo pulled that one off, and she has in the past.
I think you're right, yeah. So, yeah, the plunging neckline was definitely sort of that more sexy look with the dress.
Let's talk about Amal.
Okay. You liked her dress?
I did. You know, it was very classic black.
Yeah.
And I think it fit her to a T, and she's so statuesque.
Yes.
But the other thing was those white gloves that went all the way up above her elbows. That looked very old Hollywood glamour, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, she's wearing a beautiful Dior dress, and I like how she kind of went a little more simple for this occasion because, you know, it was obviously George Clooney's night, and we know that she's a major fashionista, and she, you know, likes wearing color and print. So it was really nice to see her wear something very simple and classic. I wasn't a huge fan of the gloves. I thought it was kind of cool that she did something different, but they were a little bit bunchy, and I don't know, I think maybe this might have been more appropriate for like the Oscars.
Oh, we're going in tight on the bag. What's happening with the bag? Was it, did it have a little...
yeah, I think she was in
just
support of
Charlie.
That was on there. Okay.
France.
All right. What'd you think of that handbag, though?
I thought it was, I liked it. I thought it went well. I mean, obviously looked good with the gloves, so I liked it.
All right, but you say skip the gloves next time for her.
I think that the gloves just didn't fit right. Yeah.
She's got long arms.
It was a good idea, but again, maybe for something like the Oscars.
Okay, sure.
Any big surprises on the red carpet?
Surprises? Not really. I mean, I think we had some risk takers. You know, Lupita's always a risk taker. So
What did you think of Lupita's?
I thought it was really pretty. It was
purple
very
blossoms on the top.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty with the kind of that flowery print, and yeah, I think she did a great job. Oh, I think there was, was it Emma Watson who was wearing the really cute jumpsuit?
Yes.
I really like that.
I think we have a shot of that.
Yeah, hopefully.
That was
we're talking about Emma Stone.
Oh, sorry, Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
I'm sorry,
Okay, so it was a black cigarette pants
with
and then like a crochet
right.
and a little
by
top.
Lanvin, and I thought that was really cool. It was a risk that actually worked. I think that was a last-minute decision for her, but
she really stood out because she wasn't in a gown. Everybody else was.
Yeah.
And here she comes.
She's looking a little casual next to everybody else, but I like her in that.
Yeah,
It's
well, I think
also
you
a
can see it up close,
look.
but the top was really, really heavily embroidered. So.
All right, let's talk about the fun element. Who was sort of wacky on the red carpet?
Melissa McCarthy was definitely wacky in that dress that was sort of black and white, almost looked like a suit. So that was a little bit
with
wacky.
the bow.
Yeah,
sort of
with the bow. I think she said she pulled that out of her closet. So
did you like that look?
She might need a stylist. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't care for it too much.
Horrible.
It is, isn't it? I remember wearing blouses
right?
like that back in the 80s.
But I don't know if without the bow if it would have been any better.
I know, and she's done better in the past. So this wasn't very good. I wasn't really a fan of this. And Tina Fey also wore a dress that was kind of bubbly at the bottom.
Let's talk about Tina.
I just didn't like that.
She's so beautiful and can wear pretty much anything. But what was going on?
Yeah,
with
it just
that?
didn't fit right. Right?
Well, I mean, the top and shoulders look great.
Yes,
it was really a matter of the shape of the skirt,
Yeah.
wasn't it? It was sort of bell-shaped.
Yeah, it didn't bell-shaped and kind of balloon-like.
Down in the wrong place.
Exactly. So I didn't really care for that dress too much.
Her hair is beautiful.
Yeah. I think everyone else did pretty well, don't you think?
I think so. There were a couple of additions to the worst list for me.
Okay.
And you're going to die, but I really thought Robin Wright pen. It was a black...
The crop top with
Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
It was all black. It was black, this long sleeves, black, high neck, black everywhere. I think I needed to see a little more skin with the black.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was showing her midriff a little, right?
Was
if I recall.
I didn't
like
see
a
that
long,
part,
yeah.
And the other one was Claire Danes had this very odd, dark print that was drab looking.
Yeah, she was wearing a Valentino. It was kind of like the peacock feathers. And, you know, I actually really thought the dress was very pretty, but I think it didn't fit right up top for her.
Sure. And the feathers?
The feathers. I mean, I think it's a cool dress. I just don't know if it's really a Golden Globe dress.
Well, we thank you so much for coming in and weighing in.
We'll talk more fashion at another event.
Definitely.
Thanks,
thank you.
Still ahead on Let's Talk Live.